Drive baby face. Of all, he made a name for himself. He was putting face paint on. And that's your guy now.
Young Bucks, like stop what's feeding me the Young Bucks. I don't want to see them everywhere. Well, hello again. We are live. We are live and in living color, bringing you another rendition of what's it called, John?
Smarkin Around.
Yeah, I'm your host, and I'm here with Johnny Boy. What's up, Johnny Boy, man? We had an exciting week in wrestling. You got to catch some live wrestling.
Oh yeah. I think one of the biggest weeks in WWE for me, in my opinion, I would say. You had the White Six debuting on Monday. Then you had, obviously, say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry showed up to NXT on Tuesday.
You're hyping for Joe Hendry? Come on.
Oh, man. Hell yeah, I am, dude. He's getting that LA Knight treatment. And then, obviously, I think this is the biggest one. Other than the White Six, I think this is the biggest one for me is Jacob Fatu finally showing up after being signed for months, apparently, because they were worried that he would outshine Solo Sikoa. And my God, that guy is a beast. He looked like he also shed some weight too, build some more muscle. That guy is crazy.
He does look dangerous, as this podcast title is called Dangerous Season 1, Episode 14, Dangerous or Danger. One of those two I forget. But yeah, he looks like a complete animal, a complete monster, man. And it all started off because the bloodline.
Yeah.
Solo Sikoa called in some reinforcements. And his debut didn't disappoint.
No, not at all. And as Jacob came out, the Tonga brothers, they were behind Solo, and I don't know if anybody else caught this, but the Tonga brothers kind of looked at each other in confusion as to why that guy was there, who was that guy, as if Solo didn't tell them that was a plan that he had, or who knows. I mean, obviously it looked like Solo knew that he was coming. So, I mean, he could be a spy of some sorts. Roman Reigns' spy. Because when is he coming back?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see it anytime soon. I don't know if he's done with his Hollywood thing. I don't, rest in peace to his father. He passed away. One's up for him, the Wild Samoans, and everything that he's done in wrestling. So, yeah, I have no timeline. There's nothing being said. Nothing, they're keeping a tight-lipped pretty much on Roman's return. Do you see it happening during SummerSlam?
I'm not too sure. I kind of forgot. And rest in peace to Sikoa, right? That he passed away. Was it today or yesterday? So now I think that might push back Roman's return. I don't know if it's going to be SummerSlam. Who knows how he feels by then.
Yeah, we have no clue on the return of Roman Reigns or anything else in that, that arena. But Friday Night SmackDown was in no other city but our own hometown of Chicago, Illinois.
Yes.
And CM Punk came out.
Oh, huge pop. I mean, of course, you come to Chicago, it don't matter if that guy's on Raw, he's going to show up, right? And I think he opened the show, and it was just absolutely crazy. He talked a lot. He's good at talking. But
he said he chose the Chicago way instead of taking the high road and letting Drew McIntyre talk all this smack. But he chose to give him the Chicago treatment.
Yep.
Pretty much. And he said he would kill his career and didn't think he just didn't think it was that easy because he had Drew supposedly quit last week, the week before.
Yeah, and I think that was so crazy. You know, you hear that banging on that garage door, and
Mhm.
it's raising up, and all you see is Drew there. I was going crazy. My cousin Tito, he was going crazy. I had a couple guys next to me. It became my best friend that night. You know, we all were going absolutely crazy about that. And CM Punk looked so beat up, bloodied. I felt so bad for the guy. I kind of wanted to jump Drew McIntyre myself, like how Scotland almost jumped CM Punk. So that was exciting. That it was
Yeah, and
a good show.
Paul Heyman came out too before all that happened, right? And he said Solo wants every town to be his hometown. You know, that got a
Oh, we
lot of
weren't
juice.
having that. We
We
were
weren't
not having
having that.
that. At all.
And
At all.
and CM Punk needed to pay his respects to the bloodline.
Yeah. I like how dude, Paul Heyman, he's such a worm, man. He's like, please take me with you. And there you go. The yes chance started coming up.
But instead of acknowledging Solo Sikoa, what did CM Punk say? He said your team is fake ass Usos and you're a
Yeah,
cosplay tribal chief.
yeah, yep. That
And
was pretty
then
funny.
didn't Cody come out right after that? Cody came out to save the day
Yeah,
with
yeah.
a
He came
bat.
out with some baseball bats, and then they, he was talking. I forgot what he said to him. Let's settle this tonight, 1-on-1. And then as they were all leaving, it was funny. CM Punk was chasing Cody with a bat the whole time. They were running away from each other. But that was just funny. That was a good segment. That was a good way to start off the show.
And so this is gonna lead into a match at Money in the Bank, pretty much, right? Randy Orton, Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes versus the Bloodline. But there's four of
Yeah,
them now.
yeah.
So which three are gonna be in the match?
So if it's not Solo, yeah, I could see Jacob
Yeah.
taking that Solo spot, Tonga Brothers, but maybe they might make it a 4v4 because we have how many weeks do we have till Money in the Bank?
Money in the Bank is July 6th.
So we have what, one show, maybe.
The next show is the go home shows, right? This
Yeah,
Monday Raw and then next Friday's SmackDown.
because you know how they do it. Like they'll have like a tag team match, and then all of a sudden somebody comes out, interferes, it turns into a brawl, and then what's his name's gonna come out. I'm gonna make this a 4v4 now. Everybody's all. So I just kind of hope to see one of those happen, so we can see everybody fight.
Yeah, I'd rather
Money in the
see
Bank.
because right now it's billed as a 6-man tag match, right? We got three
Yeah,
versus three, so it's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen with, you know, that match as being probably the main event. How's that gonna work? Is that gonna be the main event, or are we gonna keep that ladder match till the main event, the men's
and
Money
you
in the Bank
know,
match?
what titles are going to be defended at Money in the Bank?
Well, we only got 2 confirmed right now. We have the World Heavyweight Championship, right, with Damian Priest
Yeah,
and Seth freaking
yeah, yep.
Rollins, and I think we got the IC title with Braun Breaker and Sami
Ooh,
Zayn.
yeah. Dude, I'm calling it right now. Sammy is losing that title. They're pushing
Sami's
Braun.
losing. Yeah,
Yeah, they're pushing Braun.
I think it's time for Sami to step down as the IC champion. Do you think it's gonna be as entertaining having Braun as your IC champion?
I mean, it's entertaining having the guy around anyway. Now, this dude's spearing everybody. He's super athletic, super strong. He like everybody's doing his chant too. I mean, this guy's fun to watch. I don't really see a problem putting a mid card title on him. Why not?
I agree. I think it's gonna be a pretty fun, but how's he gonna defend? Is he just gonna you think well, no, he's not gonna squash people. Who's he gonna defend against? You got Sammy, and then Sammy might fall off a little bit. Chad Gable might be in a mix in there
Mm.
somewhere.
So it's he's on Raw, so
Well, yeah.
he'll go up against the likes of Bronson Reed. I think that would be fun to watch. Who knows? Maybe if Ricochet does come back,
Mm.
maybe.
You're reaching now.
I know that's a reach, but you never know. I mean, they signed CM Punk, so
Yeah.
anything's possible at this point. Hell froze over, remember?
Yeah.
Who else that they got over there that he can go against? Braun Breaker is like in his own world, kind of, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's
He's
been Strowman, right? Maybe.
oh yeah, Braun Strowman as well. Yeah, you're right about that one. It's
I don't
just
like
like
that
big
dynamic
guys.
though.
It's all big guys. Oh, Idolo, what's his name? Andrade.
Andrade.
Yeah, he's good. He's really good. Uh, I don't, you know, I think Braun is just going to be that champion for a little while. I
So
can
I
see him
think
being IC title champion.
the last we did some predictions. I think I don't have all of them written down, but I know we had the Randy Orton, Tama Tonga, Carmelo Hayes, and I think all of us picked Carmelo to advance in
Yeah.
that one.
Mhm.
So just looking at like the qualifiers, we had what, Chelsea Green and Meacham versus Bianca Belair, and Chelsea, she's in, right?
Yep.
Coming up is no, we had Lyra, right? And Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane.
And
Lyra's in,
Lyra won. Yep.
yeah. And I think so far we got Chelsea Green, Io Sky, and Lyra in
Yeah.
the women's Money in the Bank,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
So I see that we have, what is this? Next Friday SmackDown, we have qualifiers. We have Candice LeRae, right? Jade Cargill and Tiffy Stratton.
Yeah.
And we got Naomi, Blair Davenport.
Yeah. Wild card there.
Yeah, and it's cool. It's cool how they mix, superstars I haven't seen in a while. Like just getting a good match in, and Indy, right?
Yeah. Andy Hartwell.
And then there's Zoe Stark, Dakota Kai, Ivy Nile, and I think that's gonna fill up all those spots, right? There's 6. Is there
Hmm.
6 or is there 7?
I think there's 6. I believe there's 6.
I believe that's so. Those 3 qualifying matches are gonna fill up the women's
Yeah.
Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah.
And
I
who's
could
your
see.
favorite?
So I could see. I'm gonna throw the wild card out there. I'm gonna get Blair Davenport to go.
Really?
Yeah, she hasn't really been involved. I might as well put her in a pilly. Why not? And and then I think Ivy Nile. I'm going with all the people you least expect. Blair Davenport, Ivy Nile, but the only person that I could see going for sure, what was that other name?
Tiffy, Jade.
Yeah, Tiffany Stratton.
See,
God,
I can't believe that. Firstly, like Chelsea Green, like I love that
yeah,
they're pushing her, but how she won, like I didn't like. I still can't get over the whole Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill losing. It's
yeah.
fine. I like it. It's just they were built up so as a powerhouse and like a powerhouse duo that yeah, I still can't get over. So I think that Jade might actually take that spot from Tiffy
You know why I picked Tiffy, Carl?
because it's Tiffy time, baby.
Because it is. Oh, you can't see it. It is
You got the
Tiffy
glare.
time.
Nice.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's why I
Speaking
picked
of
it.
your
Yeah.
trading cards or wrestling cards, whatever you want to call them, when are we going to do this live unboxing, John?
Yeah. So
We
I
gonna do
got
something
I got a few boxes coming in. I think about Saturday actually. I got a couple boxes coming in on Saturday. They're from Prism 2023. So regular base chances, maybe some autos. I've been pulling pretty good as of late. Um, I mean I could talk about these cards all day. Cards, but I just I think I'm gonna unbox those 3 packs or boxes sometime within this next week. So
You said the dog got into a package or something and ripped them up.
yeah,
Ripped them up.
dog got into a package, but the best card that I got from there was a Mankind
Oh, sweet! I
limited.
want that one.
It's $15. The only thing is, it has like 3 little bite marks on it. But you could see him, but you could barely see him at the same time.
Give me
But-
any of those OG wrestlers, bro. Give me Mankind. Give me a Cactus Jack. Whatever, bro. Give me all that
Gotcha.
stuff.
Well, luckily for you, if you're interested, I did pull, and this is not any packs I did. I pulled an autograph for Kishi.
Oh,
Yes, and also anybody interested as well. I have it being shipped to me. It'll be here within next week. I got a rookie rated uh Tyler Black, aka Seth Rollins. This is his rookie card. I just got it. If you guys are interested, hit me up on Twitter. There's my @ right there. Let me know what you guys think. I can tell you what I got. But like I said, I just started doing this and I really, really like it. So
fun
pretty
times.
cool. Pretty
I have
cool.
no idea. I have no knowledge of wrestling card trading cards. So whatever you say, I believe.
Bet.
'Cause why wouldn't
bet.
I? It's like the internet.
So, Karl, I wanted to do some type of trivia with you, if you don't mind.
All right.
So, I got a series of questions here, and anybody watching, you guys are more than welcome to also chime in on this. Okay, we'll start off with the first question. You ready?
I'm ready as I'll ever be, John.
Okay.
Ready as I'll ever
So,
be.
this should be pretty easy. Who is the longest reigning WWE champion?
Bruno San Martino.
Okay, is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else want to see? I'll go ahead and click this answer. All right. You ready?
I'm ready to see the answer. I know the answer.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bruno San Martino. Wow, you're so good at this. You're so good at this. This is going to be
That was the
pretty
easy one.
Yeah, this is the easy one. Okay, you ready for the second question, Karl?
Sure.
Who has the shortest WWE title reign?
My man Mick Foley, right? Mankind. One day, possibly. I'm sure there was a. That's my final answer.
That's your final answer as the shortest.
I mean, it was probably. I probably can't remember like a. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Karl.
It's got to be in the 90s. It's got to be the 90s.
No, I can give you a hint if you want. If not, I can show the answer.
I'll take the hint.
Okay. It is the 80s.
The 80s.
Yes.
Is he a big name? Was he a huge name?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he was huge name. Huge name. Yes.
80s.
Yep.
Ultimate Warrior?
That's your final answer?
Yes.
Well, Karl, I am sad to say that is incorrect. The actual answer is Andre the Giant.
Oh, because he sold the belt. He sold the freaking belt to the $1 Million Man.
Yep. I think it was 1 minute and 48 seconds. So that is the answer for that question. I got two more. I got two more for you. Okay. And this is somebody that we just talked about. What was Drew McIntyre's first entrance song?
I could hear it. I don't know the name of it.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna guess because I'm gonna disappoint some people.
Karl. He came not at this Clash at the Castle, but the one
I know
against what, Roman or Brock?
I can't think of the name. I just know the rhythm to it.
Everybody loves. Okay, well the answer to that then, since I know you're not gonna get it, Broken Dreams.
Yes. Anyway, enough of me failing at this quiz.
Well, I got one more. I got one more. Okay. True or false? Did Hulk Hogan debut in 1981?
For who? The WWE?
Yeah.
Wasn't he wrestling in the 70s for another promotion? I'm gonna say that's false.
Okay. What year did you think he debuted then?
Somewhere in the 78, maybe.
It is 1979, my friend. 1979.
There you go. I was close. I was 1 year off.
You were not bad. Your knowledge is pretty good there, Carl. You kind of downplay yourself when it comes to this history stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big history buff. I can't remember facts like our boy Ray. Speaking of our co-hosts, we are short 2. One is out with sickness, and I think maybe Joe will come in a little
Yeah,
later.
I think Joe might come in a little later.
He might pop in. But yeah, without those two, we could keep going, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You want to do another segment like that next time
Oh,
around?
of course. When all these guys are here, I know Ray's pretty good with his knowledge, and
yeah, he's a walking
knows everything.
encyclopedia.
Yeah,
Encyclopedia.
So we'll have a lot of fun with that. But like
You know
I
what
said, so I just wanted to say, for sure, pack opening coming this week when I get these packs, and we'll do it live. I'll stream it live for you guys.
What are you gonna wear that thing on your neck, bro? Is that how we roll?
What, the Tiffany Stratton card?
No, you said like remember we were at work and you're like, "Hey, Carl, I know how they videotape pack openings," and
Oh
they put them on their neck.
Yeah, they got this little device where it's like a necklace, and there's a little magnet like a holder for your phone. You just put your phone there, and then you're able to just do everything as normal. So I might do that. Yeah.
You gotta show me how that works. That's kind of interesting. I'm kind of intrigued.
Little gadgets here and there. So we'll see how that works.
I'm pretty intrigued, man. That's gonna be fun. So yeah, just keep an eye out on our channel. We'll definitely be promoting John's pack opening, and maybe I could be in back scenes and doing producer stuff. That'd be cool because I like doing that stuff, and it's pretty fun to me.
Yeah. Can't wait for that. It'll be fun.
Where are we at with this? Where are we going with this?
So we talked about Money in the Bank. Yeah. Oh, Liv and Dom. Yeah.
Dom, Liv got Dom's number. She's hitting his main lineup now.
She sent some naughty pics. I heard.
Yeah, send nudes, Liv, right? Something like that.
Yeah, Carlito was like, "No, that's cool."
Yeah, Carlito's always cool. He's like comedy, man. He's like out of nowhere. It's ridiculous. But who gave Liv Dom's number? That's the question. Was it?
I gotta say it's Finn. He's probably playing a little prank on him or something. Maybe behind it as well. Who knows? Because remember, he did take that room key.
Oh yeah,
he did. So
I think Finn is involved in this story, trying to mingle a little bit.
He's definitely in there.
They're a little drama. He's one of those. But they were in Raw in Indianapolis, Indiana, and there's some exciting announcement in regards to Indianapolis, Indiana. So they will be getting the 3 major PLEs, right? They're getting Royal Rumble, which is February 2025, the 1st of February, I believe. They will be getting, what's the other one? WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Right? And they're showing Indianapolis some love, and SummerSlam that in the future. Those are in the future, but one's confirmed right now, Royal Rumble the February 1st, which is my favorite PLE.
Yeah, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble. Yep.
So Lucas Oil Stadium is getting some love. Why can't we get some love here in Chicago like that, man? When's the last WrestleMania we got? We just got Survivor Series.
WrestleMania 22, I believe, was in Chicago. We saw a match with, I think, Mick Foley and Edge. Yeah, WrestleMania 20.
I think you're right.
Yep.
It's been a long time coming, but I mean, some places don't even get a WrestleMania, so we can't really. I think WrestleMania 3 was here too. Well, it was one of those because I think there was 3 locations in one of these WrestleManias. It was like New York, LA, Chicago. That was cool. They should do that again. Do it again.
Yeah,
do that again.
Should. It was Edge and Mick Foley, by the way.
Cool.
That was a guess. Oh, the Boogeyman versus Booker T, and he won. Funny enough, I actually got a Boogeyman autograph card coming in too.
The Boogeyman, where is he? What's up with the Boogeyman? We should do a segment on where are these wrestlers. What's up with the Boogeyman, bro? Where's he at? But wasn't he like wasn't he like up in age when he was actually in his prime in WWE? He was kind of older, right?
Like in his 40s, I believe.
Yeah, and that was what, 10 years ago?
Yeah,
10 years ago?
yeah.
Yeah. So
You
I
know,
mean, he's
I saw videos that guy wanted to do like roaches and all kinds of other bugs when he eats bugs and stuff like that, and WWE told him that they were afraid that the roaches would escape and wander somewhere into the arena, so that's why he ate worms, live worms. So it
what a
added,
gimmick, bro.
yeah.
What a gimmick.
I that's how he's getting paid a lot of money to eat some worms. Seriously, I would never do that. So shout out to that guy.
Yeah, I mean, good on him, Eat
Yeah,
your worms, get over, and have a great great run in the WWE.
but
But
don't
anyway, speaking of
actually.
Indy, that's where Raw was, right? Indianapolis. Right after Chicago, usually they go there.
Mhm.
Is that right? Is that a correct assessment? They usually
It's
go?
close. It's close. It could be Milwaukee, like Detroit, but usually the surrounding city, whatever's close. So yeah,
Yeah.
St.
St.
Louis.
Louis. We got that too. So it was in Indy, and then when Liv and Dom or Liv came out, requested Dom to come out. I want to, speak to you. Da da da. He came out, and he's like, I want her to lose, but then the crowd was chanting sloppy seconds,
Yeah,
sloppy seconds.
Liv posted something too on Instagram. Did you see that?
Dude, I haven't been on socials for like a couple days now.
Well,
I should
she
be.
acknowledged that the sloppy seconds chant, and she was like, "Well, if he's sloppy seconds, I want thirds, fourths, fifth, sixth." I was like, "Yee."
Call
"Dirty
him
job, dirty
daddy
boy."
down. Call him daddy down now.
Oh God,
I love
I
where
find
it's
that so
going, dude.
wonderful. Yeah, it's so fun, and she's a champion too. They have her focusing her. Well, I get it though because it's going to bring in Rhea eventually, but they got her focusing all over Judgment Day. So uh, it's so hilarious. I love it so much. And Chad Gable, he's dealing with the Wide Six, so he's that first victim. You know,
Mhm.
um, he had his match and he had security, so he won his match. And after he finished it, uh, what's her name came out, um,
Nikki Cross.
Nikki Cross. It was the ring got really smoky. She came out and scared him away pretty much, and she handed a tape over to Michael Cole, and it was said it was for Pat McAfee. And on that tape, and by the way, if you haven't seen it, you guys got to go watch it because spoiler. This is a spoiler warning to anybody who hasn't seen it yet. That tape was an Uncle Howdy interviewing uh, Bo Dallas. I would say I don't know if he goes by his actual name now, but he's interviewing Bo Dallas, right? Uncle Howdy and Bo Dallas are the same person. For anybody that doesn't know, and I think that kind of answered everybody's question about how if this is going to be good or not. If he's just trying to be a diet Bray Wyatt, but I think that tape really showed um, Taylor's creative side. That was it was like A1 acting. It was so deep. It was dark. I mean, he's like how he was saying stuff like how do you doing after your brother died? How have you been feeling? Things like that, stuff that you wouldn't expect him to say. Like he's diving really deep into this character, and I think he's doing it for his brother, and also to really push that legacy. And I think it was absolutely amazing.
Are you getting excited for like their first actual appearance in a ring?
Yeah, I am. I really want to see how that goes. It's just I don't know when that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They finally brought him back. They finally brought him out. Debuted, beautiful debut. Now they're going after Chad Gable, and it's like they're slowly doing this thing with them. It's gradually going. Like I think so. This is my prediction here. Chad Gable is going to recruit the Creed brothers. Right? They're going to become a faction. Right?
As
Chad's going to
as well as
feel
they should.
yeah. Chad's gonna feel a little bit more confident, protected, and he's gonna be like, "Yeah, look at me now. I got a stronger team. Whatever you guys can't do, you know." And then they're gonna come out, and then they're actually gonna have a match. It'll be Dex Loomis, Joe Gacy, and Eric Rowan, like a little triple threat or something, right? But that's gonna be the first. That's gonna be the first faction they feud with. It's Chad Gable when he gets the Creed brothers.
But there's also rumors that he's going after Pat McAfee in some way, shape, or form. But I heard Pat McAfee had a death in his family, so that's why he wasn't on Raw supposedly.
So then that was just their way of writing him off. Then I
Yeah.
guess so. No relation to it. I mean, that's a cool way to kind of get written off for a little bit.
But like at his shows, on his shows, that like supposedly the Wyatt Six are closing out the shows with weird stuff.
Oh, so it's happened more than once.
Yeah, it happened twice on his show.
Hmm.
So I saw at socials and stuff like that. So I mean, it could be related, it could be unrelated.
Yeah, I think it's cool though. I just hope that their matches now, since it's getting more hyped, I just hope they pull it off, man. I really hope for that good chemistry and we just be entertained.
But
if it's just,
like, it's so hard for me to see it. Like, it's great right now, and it's hot. It's the hottest thing around, and it's awesome cinema and all that good stuff. But talent wise, like they've all had ties into the story. They've all had their shot, and they lower mid card talent, all of them. Can they turn it around as a cohesive group and maybe break a barrier or two?
So, Joe Gacy and Dexter both have good chemistry from NXT, so they could work well together in the ring for sure. I know Joe Gacy. He actually had a really good match against Dijak in NXT Last Stand or something like that. It was something last year, a PLE last year, I believe, and it was like a no DQ, no holds barred. They went at it, throwing trash cans at each other. Like they whooped each other's ass. He put on a great match. And so I know Joe Gacy can wrestle. So he's a good wrestler for sure. Dexter, he's just creepy. And you got Eric Rowan, he's an OG. So something has to work. Something has to work.
They have to protect Uncle Hottie as much as they can. They can't let him, once he takes a pin, once he takes the loss, then it's like the credibility of that group, I feel, will just, falter, and it's not going to work the same. So protect him as much as you can. Let maybe the other members take the pins and stuff like that, and we'll see where it goes. I mean, I love what I'm seeing, but do I really have high hopes for someone out of that group to actually be the top guys or something like that? No, it's just they're gonna maybe flounder in the mid card for a while.
Yeah.
And maybe even, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, the only thing you're wrong about so far is some of the questions that I asked you earlier. But you do make a good point. And I think he can get that Roman Reigns treatment where he always wins by interference or something. Anyway, shout out Cody Rhodes, best champion in the world. Shout out to Joe Triple J.
Yeah, where is Triple J?
Don't know, but the show must go on.
The show definitely must go on. We got exciting Raw coming up. We got a women's world championship match with Liv and Zelina.
Really? They're not doing it at Money in the Bank.
No, they're doing it right on Raw, I believe.
And
then Rey Mysterio versus Dominik Mysterio. That's going to be a good one.
That's on Raw?
Yeah.
Wow. So that's on Monday. What about tomorrow? Friday Night SmackDown.
What do we got for? Did you see the card? Because I don't think I've seen the card.
That I did not see.
I know there's qualifying matches. I think we got next Friday qualify Candice. Yeah, like we talked about, Candice LeRae, Jade Cargill, Tiffy, Naomi, Indy.
Yep.
Blair, right? That's what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Where's LA Knight? Where's LA Knight fit into all this? He's got a
He's-
there's a men's, right? LA Knight's Escobar and Logan Paul qualifier match.
Yeah, is that Money in the Bank?
No, that's the qualifier, I think. For the
Yeah,
money. in the
for
Bank.
the Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah. Who comes out of that one? Will they pull a swerve and just give it to Escobar and just have LA Knight and Paul duke it out?
I don't know. Who's I want, obviously, I want my boy to win, LA Knight. I want him to go. But out of all of them, because Logan and LA Knight are feuding, I could see them both losing and having Santos win because of their feud. I don't really see LA Knight or Logan Paul being in the Money in the Bank ladder match. LA Knight was in it last year. And I think Logan Paul, he should have a match. He should have a match at Money in the Bank against LA Knight. I would presume. So
You brought this up earlier, and it's sad to see no Ricochet in the Money in the Bank match. I was always hyped to see him, like Kofi. I used to be hyped to see him in the Royal Rumble. Ricochet in that Money in the Bank match. I remember he was on top of the ladder one time, and I forget who pushed him off. He went off the top rope, did a springboard, and did like a swanton on the outside to like 6 dudes, or not 6 dudes, maybe 4, but it was sick.
Dude, he puts on such good spots, man. I feel like we're talking about an actual like true loss here.
Yeah, like
I feel like so sad about this.
He was one of my favorite. He's my favorite in-ring performer right now. I mean, wherever he goes, I'm gonna watch because he's one of my favorites. Probably the best in-ring performer right now, if I could say so myself. I'd probably get some contention on that, but he's amazing.
He's really good. He is really good, and it's kind of funny to see that speed title that was created for him. And that's crazy, by the way. They created that for him.
Well,
he announced it. He announced it. This is my thing. WWE Speed is me. This is my title. I'm gonna be champion for a long time. Yeah. And now he's not even gonna resign.
Well, it's a thing they put together for Twitter, right? For X, the platform, specific on X, and put some matches on, quick, fast.
Mm-hmm.
So the having a title for that was the speed title, and yeah, it was pretty much made for him. You're right.
Now Andrade is a champion,
which is so weird.
Yeah,
which is so weird.
It is.
Like, who else would be a good fit? Like, I wanted to see Breaker hold it for a while just to squash some people in 3 minutes. Like, not even take that long, just spear.
All he needs is like 10 seconds, and he's good.
That would have been cool. But I like what they're doing with him in the IC thing. Oh, we had Seth versus Priest, right?
Yeah.
Seth Rollins is back after what they have a video package for him with his rehab and coming back and all that good stuff. And now there's stipulations to this Money in the Bank match for the World Heavyweight Championship. So if Seth loses, get this, he'll never challenge Priest as long as he's champion. And if Priest loses, no more Judgment. He's not in the Judgment Day, or he leaves the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Those are cool.
That's a lot of drama.
That's a lot of drama.
Because Priest, once again, the Judgment Day needs me more than I need them. He's like throwing it in their faces, dude. And that could also play a part into the speculation of Finn Balor messing around with Liv, or like how we said he's actually behind on giving Dom or Liv Dom's number, So I think JD and Finn are now champions.
By
the way, they won the title because Liv Morgan helped by distracting R-Truth, hugging him, doing something. She pulled down on his head on the ropes. So there's more proof. Maybe Liv and Finn are actually allies.
Maybe. Or maybe it's just coincidence. We can't jump to conclusions or rumors.
I don't know. He took that key, he laid down that pipe, and now Liv is like, I'm going to help you out, but I'm going to make it look like I'm going after Dom.
All right. right?
Mhm.
What happens when Rhea comes back? When is Rhea coming back? When do you think? Do you think it's going to be sooner rather than later?
I'd say soon. By the way, she just got married to
Yes.
Buddy
Congratulations to Buddy
Matthews.
and
Yeah,
Rhea.
so that's pretty cool. And now that that's over after that honeymoon, I could see her coming out. Hopefully, she doesn't get pregnant. You never know what could happen in those honeymoons. But it was wild. But I definitely see her coming back. Maybe SummerSlam. Maybe SummerSlam.
Yeah. Spoiled the Liv Morgan revenge tour.
Revenge tour, yeah. Because Liv's not gonna have a match on Money in the Bank. And do you think that's because she got pulled over with the marijuana charge?
I
That
don't
she
think it's as harsh now as it used to be, like when Rob Van Dam got pulled over with the weed or whatever. Like back in the
with
day
the
when
weed.
the weed or whatever
The
you want to call
weed.
it now. But pot, man, pot, bro. No, I don't think it's as strict as it was before, and I think it's a different time. You know, it's legal in most states in the United States, so I don't think it's as big of a deal as it used to be.
Right. I don't know. Has she traveled? She's traveled internationally recently, right?
I think so.
Oh yeah, she went to
Flash.
Riyadh, right?
Yeah, Riyadh. Didn't she? Wasn't she?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I thought it was a travel issue because what's his name? Jacob Vatu. Apparently, he has a felony or something. He committed robbery at the age of 18 and got locked up.
Oh yeah,
So
he's a real life. Yeah, I
yeah,
don't
so
think
I don't think he
she's.
could travel.
Yeah, but
But
we'll see.
yeah,
We'll see what happens. But anyway, speaking of Seth and Priest, who do you think in that hype, in that build up, in the match, who is coming out? Is it too soon for Seth Rollins to be the world heavyweight champion again?
I think so. I you know what? It doesn't even matter who wins because you know who's gonna win anyway. The ring general, the king of the ring.
At SummerSlam because he
Yeah,
won the King.
Gunther. That guy is going to absolutely destroy whoever wins his title, and he's going to be the next champion.
I
Right?
I second that.
Yeah. But if I had to say so, I think Damien's going to hold, unless for some odd reason the Judgment Day actually breaks up and they spoil his match, and then Seth is champion.
I think it's time for the Judgment Day to break up. I think they've been around for forever, and you know, there's different iterations of the Judgment Day that's been around since, you know, Edge,
Yeah.
Adam Copeland.
Yeah. They
I
kick
think
him out. Sorry.
I think it's time for them to split out and go. Give Finn Balor a push, man. Let him do his thing again.
Yeah.
Like, stop keeping him
He
locked
got
up.
He's got the tag title back.
Yeah, I mean, but he's much better than a tag champion. His talent is just out of this world, and he could perform as a top guy in any phase in
Yeah.
his career.
He does deserve. He deserves his flowers. He deserves opportunities. Other than just being a tag champ. So it's definitely time for them to do him some justice. He still is a superstar. That injury that he had, where he had to let go of the title. I think he's better than what he was back then.
Yeah,
He's so consistent. He's so entertaining. Like I don't really understand why he doesn't even have the title yet. I'm very very honest about.
what the like heavyweight championship. I know he's maybe not at the Cody Rhodes babyface. I could be a babyface level. So, and I don't think we see any Cody Rhodes dropping the title anytime until maybe The Rock or Roman come back, right?
Yeah.
I think that's been pretty much confirmed, unless the Brock Lesnar somehow makes it back here.
Mm-hmm.
Someone
Brock.
like that.
So okay, so Goldberg is hinting at even having one last match. So wild for me to say this. How about we do a Braun Breaker versus Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar match?
Oh my god, like why?
And I'm calling it at WrestleMania 41.
Just like one time, one off match with
Yep.
I can't see Goldberg going like this. Is hurting my head just talking about it. Goldberg
It
going.
gives him enough time to train, get in shape, get ready, get in ring shape, whatever. Why not? Let Braun
Because it's
Breaker
gonna be
destroy those guys.
awful. Wasn't it the match with Undertaker that was just
That was really
terrible?
bad. Yes, that was really bad.
I think
That
both of them
should
had a
never
bad
happen.
match. I think Taker redeemed himself, but like, why? Just you're done, bro. I mean, it's like the Ric Flair's last match. You know, it's just. I think if you're already retired and you're up in age, and maybe okay for a spectacle, maybe for one off, but I don't know. You know how they say everything comes full circle? They start
Yeah.
in the indies and then they end in the indies.
What is Goldberg not signed with WWE anymore?
I think he's on a Legends deal.
So he's gonna come back.
Please stay away, Goldberg. I love you, man. I love what you did, and you changed the industry for
Yeah.
some say for the worst. Are you watching Who Killed WCW? By the way,
No, but I heard so many like crazy reviews about that.
you
It's
should
like
because it's
everybody's
very
like blaming
interesting.
each other, nobody's accepting the blame, but then it's like all of y'all did it.
Yeah, I mean everybody's like, yeah, and there's interesting takes from the actual executives around the time of why they went bankrupt or not bankrupt or the network dropped them or whatever and stuff like that. But they were hot, man. They were really hot and they were beating WWE for a while, WWF at the time.
Yeah,
So there was a lot of blame. There's a lot of
right.
blame going around. There's just bad business decisions, bad booking, obviously. It turned into like a Jerry Springer WWE kind of thing where it was just like, how outrageous can we make a match? I feel like, and it just got stale after a while. But you should watch the show. It was a good show, John.
What provider is that on?
Vice, I believe, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. Vice is running that. And then another thing you should watch is, my favorite wrestler had a documentary on A&E, Rob Van Dam.
Really? Is that
Really
just
cool.
recently? Is that
Huh?
recent? Is that
Yeah,
recent?
it's just recent. I think it just came out, but his documentary was cool
Oh,
to watch.
right. Yeah, because they even I think I saw a clip of him showing like a bunch of his figurines on the wall. And
Yeah,
he had like
that's how
super
it started.
rare figurines as well of him.
Like all of him, like this red eye figurine. I guess I don't know. You might know more about it. It's like a red eye figurine that's worth.
Yeah,
It's not outrageous, but it's one of the most expensive ones.
yeah. I think it's like a 1 of 1 or something. I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
too
got like
sure.
red eyes or something. I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyway, I think like I fell in love with wrestling. What like all my friends when I was like 10 years old or whatever, 2000 when I was 9 years old in '99. I think everybody was into WWF and WCW, and then I was like staying up till midnight because my parents just didn't, they loved me, but they didn't know whatever. And I was just watching, the replays of ECW like till 1 o'clock. And I'm like, man, these guys are really doing different shit. And then just seeing Rob Van Dam, like I haven't had that feeling, and like that's why I think I like Ricochet, that style of
Yeah,
match. But Rob,
yeah.
like when I was watching Rob Van Dam, like putting it all together in the hardcore style and like jumping into the crowd and flipping, doing flips into the crowd and like doing these extreme moves, that's what really got me hooked into ECW. And it was awesome back then. And now
Right.
there's different types of promotions to try to copy what they did, and it just doesn't have the same vibe as I remember.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I actually have a Rob Van Dam card.
Oh, you gotta give me that one.
I gotta
Is it
look for it for
signed?
you. It is not signed, but it is a different parallel, meaning like it has a different color to it than the basic does. I will look for that for you for sure, and I can give that to you, buddy.
Sweet. I want me some Rob Van Dam memorabilia. You know what my favorite trunks of Rob Van Dam's are the tiger trunks. You ever remember him wearing those tiger trunks, like the tiger stripes?
No, I do not. Oh, actually, here you go. Look, it is a Prism Rob Van Dam blue parallel. It
I have
is
no
not.
idea what that means.
It is not numbered, but it is him posing like Rob Cloud Van Dam though.
And that's where they got his name after. Because I guess he looked like him, supposedly. But that looks sick, dude.
Yeah.
Are you like
So
framing or like keeping these all in those cases?
so right now, yeah, these are all staying here. I am getting some shelves. I'm gonna put shelves up and display all the cards, putting them down. So, uh, yeah, dude, I'll hold on to this
Are you
for
like
you.
looking for a specific card? Is there like something
So,
specific you're looking for?
if I'm being 100% honest, and you might judge me for this, but I am trying to collect every single Otis trading card that there is.
Otis.
Otis, yes. I became such a big fan of his because of the whole storyline with Chad Gable. Just something about him standing up for himself and standing up for his family, like really took like a personal thing inside of me, you know. So I became such a big fan of his. So I'm already I have an auto Otis coming in. Actually, I got it for dirt cheap. I bought another auto to shout out to Mags. She hooked me up on a good deal, and I got that card coming in too. But yeah, I'm trying to collect every Otis card. There is one though. It's like $150. He has his fist uh, on the card. He punched something, and they made a whole card about that. So yeah, I'm trying to collect every Otis card.
That's cool, man. You're getting into this, and that's awesome. I don't know anything about trading, like I said, but whatever autograph.
Yeah,
I got it.
autograph.
Auto.
There
There
you
you
go,
go.
auto. Yep,
There
yep.
you go. I thought it was like a color scheme or something.
No, I think the color schemes are called parallels. So like just different kinds. So I can show you right now. I have a bunch of Drew McIntyres here. I'll give you a little example. So this is a blue parallel, right?
Okay.
And this one
And what's a prism? Is that just the
is a
company?
is a red parallel.
Oh,
So
that's sick.
so Panini is the company for the cards. You got Select, which is like their I don't know what to call it. It's just that version of the trading card that they're putting out. Just like um I'm trying to think of a good example for you. I really can't. Like the Bears uniforms, they have home, away, alternate.
Alternate stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So like, it's just it's the same thing but just different styles of card, I guess. But anyway, yeah, these are all select cards coming from that select box.
Go
So
get me a Rob Van Dam auto. Whatever. Auto Panini prism.
an auto, dude, you
Yeah,
know
let's do it.
those are kind of hard to get.
Nah, I'm sure somebody out here will reach out to you and be like, I got this Ram Van Dam.
If anybody
Rob Van
watching
Dam auto.
knows somebody that has a Rob Van Dam autograph card, please.
Top dollar. John Boy will pay top dollar.
My at is right there, Yashu98 on Twitter, on X. Hit me up, help me out. I'm trying to collect as much as I can here, but definitely that Rob Van Dam card. So yeah, I just became so big on collecting. These are like my best cards that I got so far.
Nice.
So
And with that said, John, we went an hour almost,
yeah,
and
okay.
I'm getting tired, kind of.
We will cut it here, buddy.
We shall cut it here. And thank you guys for watching. As always, Smarkin Around on every Thursday, 8:30. We'll have a full crew hopefully next episode. We'll have more to talk about. And John Boy, we will keep you posted on his card endeavors and
Yes.
openings possibly, right? And Karl
Yes.
Smarks will be producing, so you won't have to see my face at all, guys. I think
They
that's gonna
love it.
draw a lot of people. I think they'll draw all the fans without me on screen.
I'll even do a giveaway as well. I'll
Oh
even
yeah,
do a card giveaway as well. So we'll I'll go ahead and let everybody know how that goes. But if you guys want to join in that card giveaway, do me a favor. I'll even set up a poll. Have Karl set up a poll here. But retweet, repost, share this video. But requote this post on X and comment Johnny Boys giveaway. All right, do hashtag Johnny Boys giveaway if you guys want to hop in here. That way I can get some early entries. But that's all I gotta say about that.
And as always, we will have more Smarkin Around for you every Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I'll be doing a $25 to $30, depending on how rich I am at the time, SummerSlam WWE gift card digital. I'll be posting that on our socials. And again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Go to our YouTube channel if you're watching from another source platform. Just subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 by SummerSlam. Shouldn't be too much to ask. And again, we appreciate everybody's support and all the people we met online. You guys are awesome. And have a good night.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you for coming.